Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Now it's Kolo Muani.
Such good technique.
He's beaten the last man. Looking for options for movement. Played out wide. Looking to go deep.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Opts for safety. And that's put paid to a promising move. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Can he finish? Barella. Bellanova. Chance here to counter. And it's Bellanova. Conte. Konate. Koundé. Oh, terrible mistake. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Italy with the corner, they're first. France have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now the cross. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Mbappe. Referee's given a throw. Oh, this looks sharp. Folorunsho. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. He's through here. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Barcola. Picked out brilliantly. Now Dembele! Goal! France! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first moment of real significance. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish?
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet. Great ball, and he's in here. This looks promising. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. And there's the shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's lost. And one more try. Oh, good ball. He's having a shot. And it's Camavinga. Played out to the left flank. Shapes to shoot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That is good alertness. Locatelli.
Italy certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pinches it off him. Retegui receives it in a good position here. He's on Politano! And that would have been some goal.
Politano certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Sakani. Pass is just off target. Dembele. And there is the half-time whistle. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky.
Doué! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Dembele goes short. Cross into the box. Italy are looking to go forward now. Now it's Sakani. Konate defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that looks a decent ball. Retegui! Yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. Played into space out wide.
Italy have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Locatelli. Foloruncio. And he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Now it's Dembele. Foot in. And it's Barella. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. Who saw this coming? Italy are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. Now it's Doué. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Sakani. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he was quick to react. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Calafiori has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Doué. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Changement en cours.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And here's Thuram. He's on it, can he get away? Back in one, point blank header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Great vision. Retegui.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Incoming delivery. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now, can they get it back? France have it back and can go again. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Colomboani! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Attention, changement.
All hands on deck for this one.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's intervened well there. Olise. Tchouaméni. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well read, nice interception. He's looking wide. Olise. Udogie cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Olise. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. The hostilities have already resumed. Now it's Colomboani. Barella. Tchouaméni. Now it's Politano. Now it's Barella. And the through ball. Nice interception, well timed. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Barella. Oh, cracking ball. Retegui! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Retegui has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Barella. Barella. Now it's Politano. Can he get it through? Bellanova has it out wide and in space. Hernandez. Now it's Barcola. Colomwani has created one goal already. And it's Hernandez. And it's Tchouaméni. Italy can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the ball is out of play.
Attention, changement.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Konate spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Half-time, extra time.
Chers spectateurs,
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
changement pour la France. Le numéro 7, le numéro 24.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? And no, that is pretty... And Keane! And somehow he managed to miss it. So, third quarter of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's played into... And the shot! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss. Tchouaméni. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bastoni gets a foot in here. Can he get onto this? Thuram has it in a wide position. That has been slung wide. Strokes it back. Tchouaméni showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well-timed, excellent interception. Thuram. And the shot! And he's hit it long.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Keane steps up for his penalty. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
France looking to draw level.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Raspadori is the second man to step up for his team. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
This turn to level matters. Oh, calm as you like.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Politano is the third man to step forward.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
France are looking to keep pace here.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Barella is the fourth man to step up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
He must, but can he? Sticks it away.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Fratesi is able to finish it here. That's won it! Italy can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Belletti, and he's managed to get free. Gets his head on it! And that should get the job done. He's going for goal!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Oh, important interception. Big chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Here comes another cross. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. And it's Azar in with the challenge. Great vision. Azar. And here's Roberto Carlos. Gets into some space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but... And he's decided to go for it. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Chooses to go back, has a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Still goalless at the moment. Cafu, lovely pass, but can he get there? He's going to be disappointed with that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. In by Hullet. And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Celtic have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
That is good alertness. Well read, nice interception. Can he get it through? And the flag has stayed down. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is expertly dealt with. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Owen. Maradona. Spread out to the left. Not the most accurate pass. And they can counter here. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Pass is just off target. And a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nicely shaped ball. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. And he shoots!
Has been indicated.
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain
And
optimistic.
a quick reminder today that parking in the
Well,
area around the
fitness
stadium
and
is
fatigue, the
strictly
key
forbidden.
factors now
Please
as we
use
head
parking
for
provided
extra
by
time.
or any other paid parking facilities
Well,
in
we
the
are
area.
already up and running again.
Substitution in progress.
He is through here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. And the shot! In he goes again! And another try! And this is Maradona. There's the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even... Extra time reaches half-time.
And now, please
Well,
turn
it has
towards
been
the
a
screen
punishing
for
game, both
special
physically and
presentation
mentally.
featuring our
But does
guest
either
performance
team
today.
have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Defending was strong and firm. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No short... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the finish! Well, it's Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught. Great chance! Goal! And Nigeria are ahead. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
So the Vinicius Junior! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Nigeria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great vision, and he was quick to react. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And Batistuta! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
A case now of complete control. Schneider.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And here's Batistuta. And here's Rafinha. Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham looking to run onto it. Out for a throw. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. Oh no, this does... Chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is...
And Owen! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Good take. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Owen, and this is Hazard. Oh, just skips past his man. There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Szoboszlai tries to clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a key interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Fernando Torres. And a chance! Oh, they could be... Real chance! He scores! And again they hit the front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid go into the lead. Akanji calmly anticipates. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Well read, nice interception. And this is Owen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Now that's well seen too. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Fernando Torres. going to be disappointing. And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. In towards the back stick. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Here's Messi! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Aimed beyond the defence. Ambitious ball here. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Torres, and he was quick to react. Can he get it through? And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Shot a goal! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So all... Messi! He's delivered all right! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accurate. And the whistle goes for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And Owen! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good-looking ball. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Akanji looking for a runner. Spread neatly. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's been caught on it, and the shot! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
He gets big! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
No, it's come to nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rooney gets flagged offside.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Torres! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
El dorsal 13, Fernando Torres. Será sustituido por el dorsal 23. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that pass isn't the best. Owen! Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is threatening. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 10.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has not gone well. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Drogba coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. Flashes it across. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Scholes gets over and intercepts. He's in a great... Yamal! Yes! They are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Lamine Yamal really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's running through, takes a shot! And he hits the net! Yet another goal in an complete charge! How very smart. He just got it right.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Stoichkov. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Forlan. Decent chance! They've scored! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And he cuts out the supply. Pass is just off target. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's picked out the run. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Oh, smashing header. Oh, brilliant save. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side...